Lam.
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 Hamza.
Alif, Lam, Lam, Hamza.
Yeah.
No. Okay.
I don't need it.
First of all, is it a Qamariya or Shamsiya word? What is the word? Those are the first. Every time you're given a word, or every time you read a word, think, is this a Qamariya or a Shamsiya word? The moment you answer that, then you'll be able to say it's neither Qamariya nor Shamsiya, or you're able to say it's Qamariya or Shamsiya. So it will answer those three questions. The first thing, is this a Qamariya or Shamsiya word?
Oh, it's a Qamariya.
Okay. You already tried to spell it, so I'm going to let you go ahead. Try to spell the word.
Okay, what's the word again?
What is the word? Al-Hakum Al-Takathur? I don't think so. The word is what? Al-Alamin.
So, Alif.
Alif.
Lam.
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 No.
Oh, wait. Wait, what's the word?
Alamin.
Okay. After the Alif, Lam, you said Alamin. That's why you actually got... It's like when you're driving, down the road, and then all of a sudden you see the blue lights behind.
No blue lights.
Police officer.
No. You mean red lights?
Red lights is fire, or any type of emergency vehicle. But the blue lights, that one is definitely supposed to be. Of course, you understand, Boise have ran into, so many different situations, but just remain to know that the blue lights are definitely going to be whose lights? That's basically what you ran into. Excuse me. You ran into that when you said, Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. So, what letter comes after the lam?
Me.
No.
Lam.
No. Open and find out. Open the books and find out. You don't know. That's the problem.
Dude, I do.
That's the problem. What is the letter that comes after the lam? And what word are we looking for?
Alamin.
No, that is not the correct pronouncing or pronunciation of the word. Or that is not the... No, that's not how the word is to be said. Okay, you said it 3 times the wrong way, all 3 times, and that still does not help your case. Okay, if you're wrong, you can't support it with more of the same dosage there. But yes, how do you spell the word? What is the word? Do you see the word?
No.
Okay, so that's a problem. You have to see the word. So again, the rule for Quran class, unlike the other type of classes, is that you do have to show up, but you need to show up actively participating.
It's meme.
It is not meme. All right, but if we do the group recitation, we'll be able to deal with these things better.
I don't like it. Do a group.
Okay, now that's something that would definitely get you suspended.
And it's like you're failing it. You're wrong like 5 times.
I don't care. I don't want to be teammates with you. I wish we have other people here, then they could just choose.
Subhanallah, but the malaika are here, and there are people who prayed that we will be here reciting and practicing the Quran from the past. Their du'as, their supplications are with us today. But go ahead. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. What's the last word that you said? The last word, not the last ayah. What is the last word she said? Say it again. Okay, that's the word we're trying. That's not this correct spelling of the word, because is it a Qamariya or Shamsiya word? Okay, do you see the word now?
Yes.
Now we are on target. How do you spell it?
Lam.
Alif, Lam.
Alif, Lam.
Ayn. Okay? It's not Alamin, it's Alamin. And what's after the Ayn?
It's Lam.
No. It's a small alif. You got to be careful about these things too. You have to stretch that. If you don't stretch, because there are 3 letters that can, or 2 other letters that can be where the alif is stretching. The other one is a waw and it stretches a dhamma. The other one is a ya and it stretches a kasra. If you do not make a point of following here at the very beginning, this is the Ummul Quran. This is the mother of the Quran. If you do not respect the mother, you cannot respect the children. So you have to be respectful and mindful of the rules and the laws, the bylaws of the Quran. But yes, go ahead. Al-Alameen. Repeat the word. Al-Alameen. Stretch. Okay, so two things we talked about on this word. Number one is Qamariya. We already established that earlier. But two things that you have to be very mindful of is the throat letter, the Ain, and the stretching letter, the Alif. Right? Next, Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim. A little louder, Azmine, but say it a couple of times. What is your question? Again, Azmine. Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim. Are those Qamariya or Shamsiya words? Say the next ayah. Go ahead, you read the next ayah. No, let her do the next ayah. Okay, go ahead, continue.
No, I can do it.
Not following instructions, that's also something that if you're going to be a Hujur Quran teacher, you're going to face that. Okay, so Maliki Yawmiddin.
I said that.
Repeat it.
Maliki Yawmiddin.
Take the American accent out. No, say Maliki. Take the ma, meme fatha ma. Right? And what's after the meme? A little alif. Pay very close attention to those. They're going to keep coming. And then the kaf. Right? Lam kaf. Maliki Yawmiddin. And make sure this is a very important for the jaw letter. What is the jaw letter? That you have to feel your jaws when you say it. You have to feel the back jaws when you say this letter.
Me?
No.
Yeah.
Correct. Okay? Yeah. You have to say that. You have to open that up. Allow that to open. All right? So this word is what? With the yeah, what word is that? Yawmi. Yawmi. Right? It's clear. Yawmi. Right? Next ayah. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين. Okay, good, but take the nasal out. Take the nasal out. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين. Good, that's better. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم. Okay, you're going to have to work between the sin and the swad, right? This is not sirata. Sui, it's a swad. Sirata, and then there's a ta. Ihdina sirata al-mustaqim. Sirata alladhina an'amta alayhim. Sui, swad. Right? Pay attention. Sirata. Make sure the ra fills up the mouth. Sirata alladhina an'amta alayhim. Alladhina. Because you're going to connect the first word, which is sirata, and the second word, which is a shamsiya or qamariya word. Tell me, after sirata, the next word is a qamariya or shamsiya? Is it a qamariya or shamsiya word?
Qamariya.
It's wrong.
Qamariya.
And he said it's wrong, so.
Qamariya.
Oh, wait, it's wrong.
Qamariya.
Okay.
I'm confident of my answer.
Alladhina, if you actually use the formula, you would say neither. You would say because it doesn't have a lam by itself or with the sukoon on top. But if you know the letters of the shamsiya, you would say that this is definitely a shamsiya and you would be correct. All right? So remember, when you connect from the back to a shamsiya, it's very powerful, it's very strong. Just like the sun, how we cannot look at it during the daytime. So you have to remember that about shamsiya words. When you connect, it's going to sound very strong. Millahi Rahmanir Rahim Shamsiyah. Ar-Rahmanir Rahim Shamsiyah. All right. صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم.
When did you come?
Go ahead, Asmine.
When did you come?
أنعمت عليهم.
When did you come?
When Allah decreed me to. غير المغضوب. Okay. I'm sorry. Are you trying to participate in the class at this point?
No, I'm tired.
Simmer fails his class.
I'm tired.
But you've been taking a break for the past 10 minutes. You haven't done anything for the past 10 minutes. Yes. We're just trying to get the brother caught up over here, and I don't know what the problem is. Oh, this is something that you don't really have to worry about in
I'm just too tired.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alif Lam Mim. ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه. فيه هدى للمتقين الذين يؤمنون بالغيب ويقيمون الصلاة ومما رزقناهم ينفقون والذين يؤمنون بما أنزل إليك وما أنزل من قبلك وبالآخرة هم يوقنون. أولئك على أولئك, very popular saying in the Quran. So if you get one word here is about used in the lower part of the Quran so many different times. So that's why if you learn the word correctly at the very beginning, you'll memorize a whole lot, you'll retain it much. أولئك على هدى من ربهم وأولئك هم المفلحون. Good. Okay, go to your lower surahs. An-Nas, the very end. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل أعوذ برب الناس. قل أعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس إله الناس من شر الوسواس الخناس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل أعوذ برب الفلق من شر ما خلق ومن شر غاسق إذا وقب وقب ومن شر النفاثات في العقد
ومن شر النفاثات
في العقد work on that عين في العقد ومن شر حاسد إذا حسد
ومن شر حاسد إذا حسد
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم
قل هو الله أحد
هو الله أحد
قل هو الله أحد قو. You have to say the qaf. Yeah, the qaf is a throat letter. You have to feel the throat, the Adam's apple. قل هو الله أحد
قل هو
قل.
الله قل
هو الله أحد
هو الله أحد
هو الله أحد
والله أحد
هو الله أحد
الله الصمد
الله الصمد
الله الصمد
الله الصمد
صمد صاد. That's another one. لم يلد ولم يولد
لم يلد ولم يولد
لم يلد again the jaws, open it up. Don't you see you have your hand in the wrong place. If you want to open up the jaw and you have your hand down below holding your chin like that. لم يلد ولم يولد
لم يلد ولم يولد
لم يلد ولم يولد
لم يلد ولم يولد
لم يلد
لم يلد
ولم يولد
ولم يولد
ولم يولد
ولم يولد
ولم يكن له كفوا أحد
ولم يكن له كفوا أحد
ولم يكن له كفوا أحد
ولم
يكن له there's a shadda on top of the lam, be careful.
ولم
يكن له there goes that ya for you to open up. Ahad and then ha, another throat letter, very important. You got that? Ahad, like the cat. Had, there you go. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim.
تبت يدا أبي لهب وتب
تبت يدا أبي لهب وتب
تبت تبت the shadda on top. So you got to work on the stretching and then you got to work on shaddas. And usually that's how it works out with, Arabic script. Shaddas and stretching these symbols. Yeah. ما أغنى عنه ماله وما كسب ما أغنى عنه ماله عنه the h, you got to feel that one in the chest. If you don't feel in the chest, then you're not saying it correctly. عنه ماله وما كسب سيصلى نارا ذات لهب. Okay, you're going to have to say the sword better. All right, first you have a sin and then you have a sword. Right, they're two separate letters. سيصلى نارا ذات لهب. نارا ذات لهب. You got to give it a half nasal there. نارا ذات. You got to hide it. نارا ذات. Don't let your tongue touch. Yeah. Don't let the tongue touch the top of your mouth when you're saying this one. نارا ذات لهب. And then you say that clearly. نارا ذات لهب. That, you got to stretch. There goes a bigger stretch. ذات لهب. وامرأته حمالة الحطب. حمالة. The meme has a shadda and it stretches. حمالة الحطب. Hamma. There's an alif after the meme. Hamma. The shadda on top of the meme, and then you stretch it also. A lot of people get confused. Sometimes instead of stretching, they'll strengthen. Instead of strengthening, they'll stretch. Sometimes, they'll leave both. It's as if neither exists. They'll just put the meme fatha there and keep going. Hammalatal. Hammalatal hatab. في جيدها حبل من مسد. في جيدها حبل من مسد. في جيدها. Yeah, the ha's gotta come. Two separate letters, the ha and the ha. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح. إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح. Pay attention to the ha. إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح. In the sad, do it again. إذا جاء. إذا جاء نصر. It's a noon sad, right? نصر الله. نصر الله والفتح. نصر الله والفتح. ورأيت الناس يدخلون في دين الله أفواجا. ورأيت الناس. ناس stretch. This is what I was talking about earlier. Whenever you see a noon or a meme, it has shadda. These two letters, noon, meme, when you see they have shadda, you have a bigger job than any other letters. Because they do a nasal. That means you got to delay there 2 seconds. And then if there's an alif that is stretching them, then you have to stretch. Strength and stretch. وَرَأَيْتَ النَّاسَ يَدْخُلُونَ فِي دِينِ اللَّهِ أَفْوَاجًا. وَرَأَيْتَ النَّاسَ يَدْخُلُونَ في دين الله فسبح بحمد ربك واستغفر. فسبح بحمد ربك واستغفر. فسبح بحمد ربك واستغفر. واستغفر. إنه كان توابا. إنه كان توابا. توابا. This goes a while when it has a shadda. توابا. And we did already kafirun, right? Yes. Alright, so I think you have Nazirat otherwise? Go to your Nazirat page. Your new page, right? Because you're doing, how many lines are you doing each day now?
2 lines.
I don't really know. It's
2 pages.
Okay, what page is it?
I'm in this page.
Okay, let me take a look because...
I hate it.
You know what? Go ahead and do it. Go ahead. I'll listen to it and I'll help you just, as we've been doing anyway.
What do I do?
You? Oh, okay, you have to work on the last 2 ayahs of your surah. You didn't finish that. Go ahead. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Okay, I don't know what you just said. I'm sorry. So, you need to make sure you're looking at the first word and make sure you know where it starts and where it stops. This is the first thing. If you're learning how to read Quran and you do not know where the word starts and where it stops, you have a bigger problem because you're not going to read it and chop it up. This is what you'll do. It sounds like Japanese, Chinese, maybe, it sounds like Malaysian or something, Indonesian. I don't know. It's not going to sound Quran. So what do you have?
It's the first sound is a na.
Okay, I didn't ask you what's the first sound that you had. What is the first word that you have? The whole word.
Noon.
The whole word is a noon?
No.
Right, so that's where you're messing up at. The whole word is not noon. This is Surah Baqarah you're reading. Is the first word noon? Are you in Surah Baqarah, by the way? I don't think you're in Surah Baqarah. I think you are actually on Surah Noon.
Oh, yeah.
I think you are on Noon wal Qalami. Go to the end of the book. Yeah, that side. You're supposed to be there. So yeah, you were looking at Noon wal Qalami wa ma yasturun, but it's actually Baqarah you're supposed to be in, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. Are you going to study these last two ayahs so you can pass the surah, or at least so you can start practicing the surah? Because, well, I mean, you have two ayahs left of that. Did you memorize? You haven't memorized the two ayahs. You've been, oh, by the way, you didn't fulfill your, cessation of hostilities. You've been very hostile this class. But go ahead.
Yeah, I left off here.
Okay, go ahead and read from there.
This should be you.
And I'm trying to help you out here. You understand? And you got even weapons that she's pointing at me. I just want to get this type of stuff on record. You understand that this happens to Hujur. Go ahead.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Okay, try to say the ha. All right, work on that ha. These throat letters, you don't have them very well. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Ibra, and the ra has a fatha, and you're saying the ra fatha, ra. Hey, that's what she was talking about. Prophet Ibrahim, this is his name. And it comes up a lot in the Quran. If you know how to spell it, that will help you. Ibrahim.
The one that...
Yeah, the one with the axe and the...
pickaxe.
Yeah, the pickaxe that you were talking about, where he came and he broke all the idols, and with the exception of the biggest one. And then they knew that he had spoken ill of the idols, so then they asked him and said, did you do this to our idols? He said, look, the one that got the axe did it.
And then
they were like, this axe is not able to do anything. And he said, so you knew that before you started worshiping him? Right? All right. Go ahead.
Rabbuhu.
Rabbuhu, but the shutdown there. Can you use your pencil since you're not? Oh, he has his own. Mark these. This is the words, because if you can learn from these mistakes, you'll get all of your food and money worth it.
Yay, money.
Exactly, the one that you pay that you've been complaining about. Go ahead.
Stuff.
Is that what you've been complaining about? Stuff. Okay. Okay. Okay, do that again. فَأَتَمَّهُنَّ.
I'm ready. I read.
Recite it.
Okay.
أَلْهَاكُمُ. زُرْتُمُ. Zu, it's a zal, you gotta know. No, learn how to spell it. تعلمون. You have to say the ayn correctly. You're not saying the ayn. ذريتي. That's a ta. So you're confusing a ta and a noon. Yes. حتى زرتم المقابر كلا سوف تعلمون. ثم. There's a shadda on top of the meme. You have to respect the rules. ثم كلا سوف تعلمون. Look at the. You have to look. كلا لو تعلمون علم اليقين لترون الجحيم. لترون الجحيم. لترونها عين اليقين. عين اليقين with a noon at the end. Oh, you gotta say the last ayah. No, that's gonna be incorrect. Very good, very good. Now he's reading now, mashallah. بيتي. Say the whole word together. بيتي.
بيتي
Mhm.
للطائفين
والعاكفين
والعاكفين والركوع
No, not ركوع.
ركع السجود
ركع السجود.
والركوع.
Hmm?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, messing it. Hey, you gonna finish this?
I'm gonna finish this like tomorrow.
Tomorrow, huh? Again, only Quran class.
Oh my God, what's your problem?
إبراهيم.
What's your problem?
را فتحة.
What's your problem?
Your problem is my problem, or my problem is your problem? Which
Your
one?
problem.
Is it?
Yeah, what's your problem?
You sure you want my problem?
What's your problem?
Are you sure?
What's your problem?
I have too much mercy to put my problem on you.
What's your problem?
That's the first problem that I have.
What's your problem?
I already told you.
What's your problem?
Now that's ask without any type of. Well, I'm just proud your brother's doing his good job. يوم الآخر. And by the way, this يوم الآخر, it means, what does it mean? يوم الدين and يوم الآخر is the same reference. Okay, continue. Please, okay, he's trying to really do a good job. You're messing up the situation.
I'm
Hey, I
not
lost my
doing
place.
anything. Oh my God, you lost your place. It's not my fault. Okay. You were in the surah. You're in the ayah. You were in the ayah. He skipped.
Did I skip?
Billah. No, you're good. Go ahead, continue. واليوم الآخر. خيري. Make sure you sing that kha correctly, وَمَن. Do you have nothing on top of the noon, right? So you have to hide the noon. وَمَن. You give it that little nasal sound. كَفَرَ. كَفَرَ like kafirun. So you see, it relates. Okay, don't cut it. أُمَتِّعُهُ. No. أُمَتِّعُهُ. Say the ayn. Don't be afraid. You learn the letters. فَأُمَتِّعُهُ. Again. فَأُ. Don't stretch the Hamza Dhamma again. فَأُمَتِّعُهُ.
or who قليلا ثم أضطره إلى
عذاب. Try to say the ayn. إلى عذاب. إلى. That one is different. إلى عذاب. إلى عذاب النار. Don't stretch the vowel. Don't say wa. No. وَبِئْسَ. Just like that. Wa. Don't pull in the last sound from the last word instead of the whole word. Bring the whole word if you're going to do that. But just the last sound, no, don't do that. Do it again. إلى عذاب النار وبئس المصير. مصير. Go back. إلى to إلى. Okay, do that.
إلى
say that عين. إلى عذاب.
إلى عذاب.
إلى what?
إلى
عذاب.
عذاب النار
Good, because
وبئس المصير
المصير. المصير. مصير. مصير. ميم فتحة ما صاد كسرة يا stretching it صي and then the ra مصير. All right. النار, is this a Shamsi or Qamariya word? Qamariya. Really, Simra? Why is it Qamariya?
Because you don't hear the lamb.
Because what?
You don't hear the lamb.
You don't hear the lamb.
Yeah.
That's why it's Qamariya? Why is it Shamsiya, sir?
I just guessed.
Just guessed. Okay. So you're not doing homework again. And you're not showing up properly. You got to pay attention. If you have a Shamsiya word, it's going to have a Shadda.
And
If you have a Qamariya word, it's going to have a Sukoon. Instead of the Shadda on top of the lam, you're going to have a Sukoon on top of the lam. If you have a Shadda on the word that's after on the letter that is after the lam, it's going to be a Shamsiya.
No, first of all, Shamsiya, I know a Shamsiya.
That is going to have a powerful landing if it's connected from the word before it. A very powerful landing. Again, we gave example. Allahir Rahmanir Rahim. Ar-Rahmanir Rahim. Siratal Ladhina. Okay. Now, yes. Ihdina as-sirata. وَلَا الضَّالِّينَ. These are Shamsiya. Word connect. No. But go ahead, not now. Yes. So, you want to mark that.
I did it.
All right. And if you, An-Nari is Shamsiya because of the Shadda that comes after the lam. That's after the Alif Wasl. Al-Masir is Qamariya or Shamsiya? Al-Masir, Qamariya or Shamsiya? Good, okay. Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammadin ala Sayyidina Muhammadin ala Sayyidina Muhammadin. Well, wait a minute. The clock is going on and on. All right. Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammadin wa ala ali Sayyidina Muhammadin wa barik wa salamu alayhi. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.